Welcome to our edition of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 on Central Kansas. Alright, we got a couple things going on today. First of all, as you can see, I planted corn here, and I harvested it. And, wrong one. I also, I made silage out of it. I played a little bit off camera, as you can probably tell already. I was like, I kind of feel like playing, and I felt like playing this map, so I made a little bit of silage. This has about 471,000 liters of silage in it, and that's from that one field. So I did the whole field in silage using our Class Jaguar, because we haven't used it very much, so we might as well start using it. So, I got this guy. He's just planting this field currently at the moment. What is he planting? He's planting wheat, apparently. So I planted this field as corn, as you can see, and I'm just planting him as wheat. And we're going to have enough money, most likely, to get a new seeder. Or, well, actually, we should probably get a new tractor first. This is something I realized the other day. I was thinking, hey, you know what? If we get a new seeder, we're going to have to get a new tractor in order to pull the seeder, so that kind of creates a bit of a problem to a certain extent. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get this guy here. So what we're going to do is we have... Oops. Apparently, there we go. I did play a little bit off camera, as I alluded to. Canola starts in 5 hours. Do we have canola? Oh, we do have canola. Sweet. Totally forgot about that. So let's go ahead and grab our tipper right here. I think that orange trailer is causing a bit of frame rate lag around it, like, or maybe, yeah. I think it's the orange trailer. In the log file, I think it says there's errors related to it, so probably doesn't help if there's errors to it. Anyways, so it's causing a bit of frame rate lag on my half. Alright, what do we got? Elevators, canola refinery in 5 hours. So let's go ahead and I'm going to take the morning off, and we'll come back in the afternoon. Ooh. The afternoon does not look as good as the morning did. Ta-da! Wow, yeah, this is way darker than it was before. Holy cow. Anyways, we have a great demand at the refinery. And we are looking at 1014. That is pretty awesome, actually. So we're going to go ahead and sell our canola there. Sell canola at the freight yard, sell canola at the refinery. Alright, here we go. Perfect. So we're going to get 10,000 for this. Or 10,000. We're going to get $1,114 per ton, which is pretty darn good, actually. So that should give us a good chunk of change as well. As you can see, we also have 310,000 liters of barley. So what happened was I... planted it. This field was canola, and I harvested it, and then I planted it as barley, and I harvested the barley. So I played, like I said, I played a little bit off camera, so that's the reason why we have so much. I was like, I just felt like playing without recording, so I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll just muck about with it. So I'm just gonna go through some of the comments from the last episode. What do we got here? Jared says I should download this for the Glen Manure farm, and he's talking about a front loader farm all. It's actually a really nice. I haven't downloaded it, but it looked nice in the pictures. Let's say that. Johnny, I think, is it? In the comments, it's Ionut Martin, but it's actually pronounced Johnny, if I remember right. If memory serves, I don't know. Jake says, could I have the link for the dump truck? Yes, I gave that to you, Jake, in the comments. Nathan suggests that I swap out the silos we have in here for a more American-style silos. Definitely doable. Lane says he'll give me, he'll try out his, try his luck on making them. Shane gave me a couple of links. One of them actually is for Farming Simulator 2011, so I can't use it. The other one I actually had before, but it didn't look as nice as I would like, I think. That's why I didn't download them. Anders says, sweet. The red Cedar XL fits together with the cart and sprayer category, as you said. So I actually tested this off camera to see if it worked properly or not, or to see how it worked, and I discovered what combination would work. And Jared asks, what's the anhydrous tanks for? The anhydrous tanks basically are, for all intents and purposes in this game, fertilizer supply tanks, to the best of my knowledge. Because the anhydrous tanks basically are adding certain elements to the ground sort of idea. Excuse me while I get a sip of tea. I'm not sure what kind of tea it is. Again, I made the same tea my girlfriend made, so I don't know what it is half the time. It's not as good as the one other day. Alright, yeah. What else we got here? Jake Johnson says, towards the end of the video, the sound made a funny, weird sound. Because last episode was the episode I tested out the voice gate feature. Daniel Coffey says, the microphone sound was awful. Sounds like there was a lawnmower in the background. And funny enough, there actually was a lawnmower in the background. That's why it sounded like there was a lawnmower there. That's why you could hear it. I think there's actually a leaf blower, but anyways. Yeah, so that's the reason why you could hear that stuff in the background. Daniel, just to let you know. And then I just saw, just now, he comments, the sound's better today, so. Yeah, I think what I'll do is, it was a little, like the sound worked with the voice gate feature, but I think what I'll do from now on is I'll just do what I've been doing for the last little while, not use it. But it is a kind of a cool feature, so. I don't know. Not too many people have said the sound's off or anything like that, so. It's a good reason not to mess up a good thing. I know, I think there's a Red-Green quote, if you know who Red-Green is. He's a guy who likes duct tape. I'll leave it at that. Search him online. I think his real name's Steve Smith, if I remember right. And he does a show called The Red-Green Show. Anyways, he used to say, if it ain't broke, you're not trying hard enough. But in this case, apparently I broke it, so I guess I'm trying too hard. I don't know. Alright, $279,000. So, oh, that's the last pass right there. Excellent. So what I wanted to do is I wanted this guy to use the rest of the seed and fertilizer that was in here. So he's almost done. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to wait on selling this combination right here because I want to make sure that it works sufficiently. Alright, well, we have enough money to buy the tractor is what it boils down to. And we're coming up to that point. The tractor we're going to buy is the... Oh, it's even on sale. Ooh, maybe we'll buy this right now, actually. 10% off, that's a nice chunk of change we could save. Anyways, the tractor we're going to buy. So, this is the dilemma. The other Case IH Steigers are actually cheaper than the one I want to buy. But... Oops, that's not what I wanted. But the problem I run into is I want to buy the more expensive one. This one has some nice little features to it. It was one that came on FS-UK not too long ago. And this, strange enough, this tractor is actually, I believe, the most powerful tractor in production at the moment in North America, to the best of my knowledge, at least. So, they announced that a while ago, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, so the problem with this is $325,000, 661 horsepower, so that will be more than enough in order to pull anything we're going to throw at it. So, we're going to go ahead and get that. But we're going to run into a problem. So what I want to do is I want to get the tractor first and then see how much money we have left over to see if we can get this seeder. Test the seeder out. It's actually a pretty nice combination. Maybe it was Anders who suggested it. I'm not sure. But whoever suggested that seeder combination, thank you. I actually got a different one that I had originally had, and it works a lot better, which is nice. Because the original one I had, let me just show it to you here. It's not that. It's not that. Oh, it must be in the cedars then. This is the original one I had. Looks exactly the same, although I think the weight has been changed on this one slightly, it feels like. It seemed like, at least. And this was the one it originally went with, but I don't want to use that because it's only $33, so I should really just delete that mod. But the other tank I got, this one works really well with it, so we're going to go ahead and get that. I guess we could buy it now. I wonder if this... I wonder how that would work. This is the thought I was just thinking of. I wonder if that tank would work with and replace these ones right here, the anhydrous tanks. Yeah, to answer your question, I think, let me just clarify. So these right here, the bulk anhydrous transport combo is ideal solution for those transporting bulk anhydrous ammonia to the field With these trailers, you can quickly refill single or double anhydrous tank trailers or any fertilizer equipment you may be using. So it's, like I say, transportation combination. And they're actually pretty nice looking trailers too. So, alright. That truck is probably just coming back down here. There's not enough canola for another full load. How much money did we make off that? No, it's not like we made that much. Or did we? I forgot. Maybe we did. Anyways, we're going to sell the rest of it. Might as well. We got it. Go. Excellent. So, let me just check. I was just curious about this other day. Okay, our grass supplies are still not too bad. Because I haven't really done much with the grass in a little while. And what about straw? 61,000. Okay, that's not so bad. So, we're doing well so far. Nothing too crazy yet. But the one thing I just want to point out to you guys, hopefully, I'm not sure if you can read it or not. This says 700,000 liters, 750,000 liters of liquid manure in both of our pig facilities, just to give you an idea. So I was, see, this is the thing, a dilemma I came up to. I was like, with these, I have to buy the fertilizer that goes in it, which is annoying because I have a crazy amount of liquid manure, and you can't sell liquid manure on this map, I don't believe. Some maps have it. This one does not. No. I think there is actually a placeable. I think Multi-Mikey123 sent me a link to a placeable thing that you could sell manure at. So the funny thing is, it's not usually worth it in this game, which makes me sad. But for most farmers, this is like liquid gold. Well, I wouldn't call it gold, but it's definitely, they definitely like it, let's say that. What do we got here? We got these guys chilling out over here. I noticed when I unhooked this thing, it actually slid over there. I actually backed this tractor up and unloaded it, but it slid halfway across there, so I don't know what's going on there. Probably should move this out of the way. I was selling a few hay bales there. Actually, you know what we can do, now that I think about it? I'm just going to move this back over to the, back over here, where it boils down to. Because we still have that square baler that's just chilling out there at the store. And I think, nobody really said don't sell it. One person said get the John Deere baler, so I think that's what I'm going to do. And the funny thing is we're actually going to save money because of that too. Go figure. That's a good place for it, isn't he? Where are we here? I guess we can just take a ride with this guy here. Might as well. Oh, one other thing actually. I tried out the... I tried these out right here. They actually look really cool, and it seems like you could fill any trailer with any... Even though it says barley seeds, I think it's just the graphic on it. It's not necessarily the seed you can refill. But I tried to refill it with the Bourgogne cedar. Didn't work. So I was kind of sad about that, because I kind of wanted to use that for that reason. So, oh well. C'est la vie, I guess. So I tried to see if it would work, and it didn't, so unfortunately I'm just going to have to not use it. But it was pretty interesting, actually, because it would just, it would actually fill up, and it would actually have the, whoa, I should probably fix that. Let's take a look at that. Wow, that was a big dip. Oh yeah, look at that. Oof. That's my handiwork. This is a I don't know if you guys ever noticed it, but this is a spot I worked on a little bit to see if I could get it flatter, but as you can see, I made it like a bigger dip. Yeah, I think yeah, right there, you can see that. This part right here is alright, but there's a, ooh, look at that. That's a big ledge there too. Yeah, I should probably fix that. Whoops. That's not good. Anyway, let's go over to the shop here. Alright. Right side of the road, Iain. This is USA here. We're not in Ireland at this point in time. That's funny. From switching back and forth, I have to be careful because I don't know. Often I just forget where I am. Got a little bit of air there. That's not so bad. park it up here. So, this was the baler we had. We used it once. It worked really well, except the fact that I can't pick up the bales there. So we're going to go ahead and sell that. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. It's one of those things. And for now, what do we got here? I should have gone the other direction, but it's too late now. So this one will work with the trailer I have right now, but they're not small bales. This will work with it, and I suppose the regular balers would work as well. These probably would work as well. We're gonna wait. We're gonna hold off on the baler for the time being because we don't absolutely need one at this exact moment. All right, and as I pointed out, we actually have quite a bit of barley as well. So we're gonna go ahead and sell some barley as well. What do we got? Barley at the elevators. Ooh, it's going up. 536. Let's go ahead and grab that course at the elevator. I think there's a song called Elevator. I don't know. Probably a pop song. Something I wouldn't listen to. It's gonna stop. Excellent. Sweet. Yeah, so we got a good price on the for the barley right now too, actually. We'll see what we get out of this. So let's go ahead and buy that tractor right now because we can afford it. Because I totally just sold that baler. So this is the tractor we're gonna get, the Case Steiger 600. No one offers more efficient power, or a more powerful tractor. Okay, or a more powerful tractor. There we go. So I could choose one of these ones. This one's got 500 horsepower. This one's got 500 as well, and I believe this one's got 500 as well. We need a little bit more than that because it's a super humongous setup. Okay, so we have the tractor now. Let's just tab to that. Oh, this works. So this is the Case Steiger 600. I thought it had weights in the front. Must be a different tractor. So this is the Case Steiger 600. Pretty much the same as it is in-game. Nothing too crazy there. It does it have in-cab? No, it doesn't. I thought it did. But let's fire it up here. Nice. It does have in-cab sound, which I like. And it does have dynamic exhaust as well. So nice combination there. And it has a nice, this one, I think it was the other one I was using that had a really nice way of turning. But this one's pretty sweet too. This is the Case Steiger 600. This is a massive, massive tractor. If you ever see one of these in real life, walk up to it and see how huge it is. They are just beasts. I don't think John Deere has anything that's quite this large yet. They have the 9630s, I guess, which is the closest thing. Like, I have some of those, actually. How much horsepower? According to the game, of course. This isn't real life, but according to the game, what do we got here? John Deere 9630. This is 530 horsepower, 530. Probably all the same, yeah. They're all 530 horsepower. So that just gives you an idea as to how big they are. So they have like an extra 100 horsepower on top of John Deere's biggest tractor, to the best of my knowledge. They may have a bigger tractor. I'm not 100% on that. So, all right. So this little guy right here, our homemade Cumming. How do you want to say it? I don't know. This one, I'm gonna keep it because I just like it. But we don't really need it for very much at this point. I suppose we could use it for silage, or we could use it as a overloader, I suppose, too. Those are my possible options. So either one would work sufficiently, I imagine. So I might use it for one of those options. And I don't know if there's anything else we could really use it for. I don't know. It's a pretty nice tractor, though. I have to admit that. Sipping my tea. That's why I'm not talking right now. It's funny. I was watching another guy doing a Let's Play on this exact map here as well. And the interesting thing I noticed in his videos was the fact that he talks a lot less than I do. I must talk a crazy amount in my videos in comparison to some other people. Like, if I let me just do a little comparison here. If I look at Grant from Scottish Gaming Guys, he talks a little bit, not a crazy amount. And the other guy I was listening to doesn't talk a crazy amount either. I must be like a really chatty person or something, and that's why I just can't stop talking. But it's often strange, because when you stop talking about something for a little tiny bit of time, or if I just stop talking, it seems strange, because it's like, are they listening to you, or are they watching the game, or both? I don't know. Always threw me off a little bit. Don't know why. But, kind of makes me laugh a little bit. Alright, so our Kenworth is there, going for another load. We're at 61,000. How much have we made today? Holy smokes. 122 grand. Wow, I wish that was like a normal everyday occurrence. The reason I'm driving on the grass right now, because it's faster, if you're wondering. The road slows you down. Some people were saying that I could make the road go faster, and it's true, I could. I could remove that road, but I'm not that worried about it. It's good. It keeps my driving under control is what it boils down to. I don't go all over the place when I have that. Alright, so this little tractor only has 325 horsepower versus that 600 horsepower beast. How am I going to do this? Ooh, this is going to be a bit interesting. Am I going to try and... Let's do it this way. I think you can pick that up just like that. So we only got 188 liters of seed left in here, so not a problem. We're going to go ahead and sell this guy right here. This is worth 120,000. So the seeder we're getting is like, strangely enough, it's the same price in this game, which probably is a little underpriced. Probably. Someone commented a while back that things in this game were drastically underpriced in comparison to real life, and a lot of it probably is. You're right. Sell that, so we got 78 grand for that. Excellent. I think we could pick up these anhydrous tanks as well. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. This is like the biggest upgrade we've gotten. Because we've had this combo since the start, basically. Yeah, wow. It really has been since the start. What are we at in terms of barley? This is the funny thing about this tractor. 200,000 liters. If you hit 9, which is the same button to move the PDA, you end up hitting what I just did there, and you end up hitting the the button that puts the handbrake onto. Well, that's not exactly the way I wanted to do this, but I guess it'll work. That's not too bad, actually. That's like pretty much right in the lines there. Alright, let's sell this. 15 grand. Ooh, I think we have enough now. Turn this guy off. Let's go ahead and pick up the next part of our new setup. Alright. 29,000. Oh, sweet, we have enough already. Awesome. So pumped. I actually tried it off camera to see what it was like to seed. It almost seeds the whole field with one full load. So it's not this one, it's the red one. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's grab the case Steiger here. Oh, that's a good point. I probably should start the engine first. Excellent. So, the case Steiger, I imagine, is more than powerful enough to pull this thing, so... Whoops. Let me just... There we go. So there you go. I think Anders was the one who mentioned about the fact that you need to be careful about this setup in terms of the hookups and whatnot. Yeah. Why don't they always... It would have made more sense if I had gone the other way, but whatever. Farm Sim doesn't do things the way it's supposed to. It does whatever it wants. Oh man, Farm Sim does what it wants. I don't know if you guys have seen the honey badger thing, but that's what I'm thinking at the moment. And apparently articulated in my backing up skills in this tight little area is not good. Who would have thought? Alright. I have to be careful here. Drive at a nice moderate pace and not go crazy like I just did there. There. That's a lot better. Got my Burgo seeder and I don't know, that would be a fertilizer cart, I guess. Alright, this time. And not get ourselves stuck, preferably, Iain. That would be great. Oh, man. Are we going to be able to... Is this the time? Ooh. Oh, it was right there for a second. This is the worst part about hooking these things up. Look how far are we? Like, really? Ooh, that doesn't look so good. So we need to hook up these up to those. Right. Slow and steady. Eesh. Oh, that's apparently slow and run into it. Oh my goodness. We had it for a second there, and now we've lost it. Oh my goodness. Just painful. Painful. Especially because the worst part about it is the fact that it's just where they decided to... there we go. Finally. Holy smokes. Alright. Ooh, it's nice and quiet in here. And this tractor is a lot faster than the... a lot faster than... Oh, it's even got a digital screen there. I never noticed that. It's a lot faster than the other setup, too. So I'm going to drive a little bit slower. So, what eventually we would like to move towards as well is we would like to move towards getting the anhydrous bulk tanker. I think is the next big purchase we're going to get. There you go. So that is the whole setup put together. As you can see, it is a bit finicky, as per anything where it's a big setup like this. It's actually the same size as Duke's seeder, believe it or not. And I don't know. I'm not sure if it's any nicer or not, but it's pretty cool either way. So there's a reason why I'm driving this slow, is because you probably wouldn't drive. This is probably, if I imagine what this would be like in real life, I'm pretty sure this would be even fast for real life. Like 17 kilometers an hour with this setup. Like, I can drive faster out with this. It's not a problem. It's just a question of it'd be a little too much for it, I think. Just a tinsy-wincy bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this guy set up. Let me just... What do we got? Outline. Get the outline. And I know I tested it out on... It's 22 meters, but I tested it on 21.5. And actually there's not enough overlap, which is weird. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to increase, or I should say decrease, the width to 21 meters. So we lose a meter, which is unfortunate, but northeast corner, heading west, turn to first point, no, generate course, excellent. So this is going to be the F1 seed, 21 meters. Perfect. Alright. And the reason why I really like this tractor is because it does have the in-cab sound. Alright. Alright, let's select the seeder. Is it going to be able to refill from this? One thing I noticed, it was actually a little bit finicky reseeding, or getting seed into this thing. I don't know why that's the case, but like, that should be close enough to get seed, you would think. Or maybe it's not. What about the other thing? Oh, see, I can get that. I don't understand. I must be on the wrong side. Ah, yeah, is this the seed side? Looks like. And this is the... I guess that's why? I don't know. Because technically this is on the other side, so I'm not sure what they're going for there. What the heck is that? I don't know if you can see that. It must be like a... Ah, that's weird. What is that? It looks like... I was just about to point to the screen. Oh my goodness. So I'm not sure if you can see it on your end, but there's like little lines there. Where are they from? It might just be the outline or something of the thing itself. Yeah, that... Oh, it's filled now. Okay, so let's turn it around and see if maybe on the other side we'll be able to fill the seeder up. So let's just select that. Otherwise we have to do a little bit of a trek back to the farm. It's going to be a little bit annoying, but... Really? Come on now. It's like it wants me to get really, really close to it. So maybe it's just the seeder that doesn't like the... that's probably what it is. Because this is the same problem I had with the seed trailers. I wasn't able to... yeah, that's annoying. Very, very annoying. Alright, well, I'm going to solve this problem in a different way. Mainly because of how large this thing is. What do we got here? Let's put a... Where are we here? This is at the bottom. This is how we're going to solve this problem. I think that will be okay. Let's just test this out. Yeah, that's the same problem I ran into when I off-camera was not being able to fill it from those bulk tanker things, so... Is this going to work? Please tell me it works. Maybe I just don't have it set up the right way, which is probably the case. Like, this is like on top of it. And you're telling me it can't? Goodness gracious. Alright, so we're just gonna load trek back to the farm apparently. I'll have to figure that out off camera, but... Oh man, I can't believe that. That's annoying. But we're still making money, so it's okay. How many liters do we have left? We have... still 90,000 liters left, so we're good. We're at $78,000, so we may be able to get something else soon, too. Excellent. I know it fills up because I filled up the seeder, but that's just annoying that it doesn't work with that placeable very well. Or that trailer. But I really don't want to have to do this every single time to come all the way back here. Oops. In order to fill this. Because this would make this setup extremely inefficient. But it's funny because the fact that I'm able to fill up the fertilizer or not the seed from that makes no sense. Anyways. Alright, here we go. The longest drive ever with this thing. Alright, now let's break it up over the side here. There we go. So it does work, just... I guess it needs a bigger trigger point. Which is, like I said, a little annoying. So, it's the fact that you can't just do that all in one clean fell swoop. I don't know. Whatever. I want to set this guy up, and then I'll set him up and I'll end the episode, basically. 98, 100. Perfect. Alright. I know I said the speed was unrealistic, but I just want to show you guys the setup in action is what it boils down to. It's a straightaway, so it's not so bad, right? I'm just going to sneak through here. Alright, so here we go, finally. It's extremely annoying that it didn't work the way it was supposed to, but... oh well, these things happen. Alright, here we go. Got him set up, doing 1,405 waypoints, I guess. Set him to the first point. He's heading east. let's set him on his way. So again, I set him to 21 meters as opposed to anything else because we needed that a little bit. I seed it as, let's just take a quick peek. Oops. What's coming up here? Wheat in 2 days. I guess we'll do wheat. Sure, why not? It's in barley before, so we can do wheat now. Oh, I guess I could have left it running then. Alright, here we go. Nice. It's a beast, look at that. Oops, I should probably set the speed proper. There we go. Look at that. That looks cool. Screenshot. Oh yeah, totally just did that. Alright. That's it for today, folks. I'm going to let that do its thing now. My name's Iain Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2013. I hope you like our new purchases. Sweet. And we are playing on Central Kansas. Oh yeah. Talk to you guys later.